Aphantasia is the inability to voluntarily create mental images, a condition first recognized by neurologist Adam Zeman in 2015. It challenges the long-held belief that visualization is essential for memory, creativity, and cognition. Aphantasia affects around 2 to 5% of the population, though many aren't aware of it until they realize others experience the world differently. Unlike those with a vivid mind's eye, aphantasics do not generate pictures when recalling memories or imagining future events. Instead, they think in terms of verbal reasoning, abstract concepts, or a strong sense of knowing without internal imagery. Contrary to assumptions that aphantasia is a disadvantage, research suggests that it can offer distinct cognitive benefits. One key advantage is memory reliability. Visual memories are often prone to distortion, but aphantasics tend to recall facts and concepts, making their memories more stable and less susceptible to alteration. This aligns with studies showing that visual memory is more malleable than other forms of recall. Aphantasics also excel in logical and abstract reasoning. Without relying on mental imagery, they process information in structured, systematic ways. Many are drawn to fields like mathematics, coding, and philosophy, where conceptual clarity is more important than visualization. This suggests that visualization, while useful in some contexts, is not essential for high-level cognition or problem-solving. Moreover, aphantasics may experience emotional resilience due to their lack of involuntary mental imagery. Traumatic memories often manifest as vivid flashbacks in those with PTSD, but aphantasics don't replace such visual scenes. They process emotions more abstractly, which may help them avoid certain forms of emotional distress associated with intrusive imagery. This raises an intriguing question. Could mindfulness and stillness practices induce aphantasia-like states? Meditation, especially Vipassana, trains the mind to disengage from mental projections and focus on direct experience. Over time, practitioners report a decrease in spontaneous mental imagery, a phenomenon supported by neuroscientific studies. Brain imaging shows that deep meditation reduces activation in the visual cortex, the area responsible for mental imagery, suggesting that mindfulness can quiet mental imagery and reduce the brain's reliance on it. If meditation can suppress visualization, it might shift the brain toward a more concept-based mode of thinking, similar to aphantasia. In this way, mindfulness may not just calm the mental noise, it may fundamentally alter the way the brain processes information. If visualization diminishes, what takes its place? Rather than filling the gap with new mental constructs, the mind becomes more attuned to direct reality, what is, rather than what is imagined. Many philosophical traditions, from Buddhism to Western thought, suggest that human consciousness is often clouded by layers of illusion, memories, projections, and imagined scenarios. Aphantasia, whether natural or developed through mindfulness, strips away these layers, enabling perception to become more immediate and unfiltered. Modern neuroscience supports this concept. Much of what we experience as reality is actually a reconstruction based on past experiences and expectations. The brain uses predictive processing to fill in sensory gaps, which is why two people can remember the same event differently. If the brain moves away from visualization and mental simulation, it relies less on these predictive models and instead focuses on raw awareness. This shift doesn't mean a loss of creativity or insight. Instead, it represents a refinement of perception, moving from mental imagery to clarity. True seeing is not about mental pictures. It is about engaging with what is directly present. Whether through natural aphantasia or cultivated stillness, the move away from visualization leads to a deeper, more refined way of interacting with the world, one that is less entangled in illusion and more rooted in reality.